Today I want to talk about what's a lot for me. And one thing that's a lot for me is, the shine. But what's really a lot for me is security. And last night I sent a message to my partner and I was telling her, I told her, I said, once you're kind of secure with your current life experience, like, and you just see that it literally is okay, now it's a lot easier for you just to decide, like, what else do I want to experience now? Because I see that oftentimes that the reason that we don't feel secure is that we're caught up in the content of our experience. And the content of our experience doesn't bring security sometimes. If I don't have enough money, I'm not secure. If I don't have the person, if I don't have a partner, I'm not secure. If I don't have a car, I'm not secure. Like all of these things, if I don't feel good, I'm not secure. If I'm not happy, I'm not secure. But it's like when we get so caught up in the content of our experience, we never really get to see where real security lies at. And that's what we're going to talk about today. So you know what time it is. It's time to shine. Yo, welcome back to the channel. If this is your first time tuning in, I'm Dave Shine, yours truly. And this channel is all about inspiration. It's about upliftment. I like to talk about things that inspire me in hopes that it'll inspire something within you. And all we're doing here is pointing to the light. And it's funny because I'm pointing over there, but the light is actually right here, right here. It's actually right here. You know, when I made this shirt, what did I say? I said, I have the sun over the heart. I have the sun. It's really not over the heart, but I have the sun on the chest because it takes courage. And like, the heart is right here, but it takes courage for you to put yourself out there. It takes courage for you to be a light. It takes courage for you to shine. And so that's why we do it. That's why we do it. But security. I feel like security is something that we're all looking for, and since we're all looking for security, we do a lot of things to try to obtain this security. So we make a lot of freaking money. We date a lot of girls. We have coping mechanisms. We do drugs. We do all these things to kind of make us feel secure. But the misunderstanding is that security never lies in anything outside of us. We can never actually gain security because this experience itself is already secure. So everything that we're actually doing to try to gain security is actually perpetuating that there is insecurity. And I know that sounds really tricky. But let me share something with you. So if we literally pay attention to our right now experience, like as you are right now watching this video right now, like, there's a lot of content to this experience. Content to this experience is like you're actually watching a video. You might have some other stuff going around your house. You're probably thinking thoughts about what I'm saying. You're probably feeling different emotions. But this is all the content of your experience. And if we actually don't look to the content, if we trace this experience back all the way down to before the content, what we'll end up with is just like this awareness of everything that's actually happening around us. When we trace it back, we'll see that there's just this awareness that's actually just aware of everything around us, and we actually are this awareness. And within this awareness is pure security, because this awareness can't be tainted. You can be so pissed off and you can be so angry, but you're still aware that you're pissed off and you're angry. You can be so happy, you can be so joyful, and you're still aware that you're happy and you're joyful. You can be so freaking depressed and you can be so freaking miserable. You can literally hate your life and you're still aware that you're miserable and you hate your life. And if we're always looking to the content of our experience to bring security, if we're always looking for the next positive thought, if we're always looking for the good feeling, if we're always looking for happiness to bring us security, then we'll never find security because the content is always changing. The content is ever changing. You can't feel a certain type of way you can't think the same thought you can't do that. That's just impossible. The content is always changing. The content is always flowing through us. And that's a very great distinction right there. The content is always flowing through us because we are the awareness that sees the content flowing through us. And back to what I said at the beginning. When you become okay with your current life experience and you become secure within your current life experience, This gives you the ability to free yourself up to now just decide, what do I want to experience? Because you now see that it really doesn't matter what the current circumstances are. That's not where your security lies at. So you don't think that, so you're no longer operating from the idea that, oh, when I get here, I'll be secure. Oh, when I have this amount of money, I'll be secure. Oh, when I drive this car, I'll be secure. You're no longer operating from that state. You're operating from that state of, oh, it really don't matter what the fuck the content is of my life. I'm already secure. Actually, right now, in this current exact moment, I'm secure because if I trace my experience back to what's actually really happening right now, I will see that there's a deep sense of security, there's a deep sense of well-being, and there's a deep sense of freedom. But this is so lost and so covered up when we give all of our attention to the content of our experience. And there's nothing wrong with that. This is what we've been conditioned to do. Pay attention to everything in our experience. And I'm not saying don't pay attention, but I'm saying see where all this content arises at. See where we're aware of this content, because when you trace that back, you'll see that all is really well and it's time to shine. That's all I wanted to share with you today. If you enjoyed this video, please give me a thumbs up. Subscribe to the video if you haven't already. And please leave a comment if this resonated with you, or if you feel a greater sense of security, because that's really good. I'll speak to you very soon. Much love. Peace.